That there is a mountain. Welcome to burning season, Chiang Mai 2023. So guys, welcome back to the channel, touching down from the burning season in Chiang Mai City 2023, northern Thailand. My inbox has been flooded the last few weeks with people asking about coming here, what's the burning season like. So today we're going to do our annual burning season vlog, man. The last few days it has become really bad in Chiang Mai. Nowhere near as bad as it's gonna get, but yeah, there's a thick smog all over the city now, and it's not pleasant, guys. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go up there, we're gonna go up to Doi Cam, we're gonna look out over the city and see the damage with our own eyes and see what's going on. There you go, guys. That is a sort of a bird's eye view of Chiang Mai in the early stages of burning season, and it's not looking great. It's looking pretty rough. So we are in early February, and I've done this same sort of vlog last year. I don't really want to keep doing them, but I know it's a big subject this time of year, isn't it? People want to know what it's like. I mean, there's always going to be burning at this time of year. I don't think there's ever going to be a year where I answer, oh, it's fine this year, everything's cool, come. It's always going to arrive, but we just wonder how bad it's going to be. And this is looking bad enough, but this is nothing yet, absolute nothing. So not great, guys, but we know it's all coming, right? We know burning season's going to be here, and there's no point moaning about it. If you're here, you're here, and you know what's coming. So if you're still here, it's sort of our own fault, innit? I never really moan about it because it's my own decision. I could go down south or I could leave. I've never left a burning season yet. Maybe a bit stupid. Is it going to do some long-term damage? I suppose it is just like smoking, really, right? It's like smoking for a few months of the year. You know, the causes of burning season never changes. So if you watch a burning season vlog that's 10 years old or one now, really the core of it is still the same. So the burning season is when the farmers in the mountains, in the hills, they burn their fields ready for the new crop. Some people say it's early, it's late. It's not early and it's not late. There is no set time for when burning season starts. It can be any time after December, really, guys. And yeah, I've seen it to start in January loads of times. This year I think it started in December. It was smoky days in December too, so it can start anytime. There's no diary, or there's no set date when it can start, when it can finish. But the main sort of times are from January until late April, May. If early rains come, it can dampen the burning, of course, and farmers might abandon the burning, but very rarely does that happen. If the rains come really early, then of course the farmers won't be able to burn nothing. So every year sort of pray for a bit of rain early, but once in a blue moon will that happen. But that is a reason why maybe there wouldn't be no burning a particular year, or it would be later, or not as much. Maybe it would be less burning. So generally you can start to see the effects and even feel the effects in early January, and as it gets hotter going up to February, the temps will start going up and the smog will start getting thicker. None of this is 100%. Every year is different. That's why it's so difficult for an answer for burning season. Nobody's really got an answer when, how long. how bad it's going to be. We just have to wait. By April it should be, well, March is probably the month to avoid, guys. If anybody's coming here, I never say avoid Chiang Mai at any time. I've got a friend coming in the next couple of days, but if I could, I would avoid probably February, March and April if you could, without a problem. I mean, if it's your only chance to come here, then by all means I would never tell anybody not to come here. But I've got the effects today. I've got a sore throat, I've got a blocked nose, my eyes have not started itching yet, but it's still early and we got months to go yet. Could it all disappear again like in previous years? It could. I remember last year or the year before when it started and I thought, oh my god, and then all of a sudden it just went really mild again. So hopefully it will be like that again. Fingers crossed. I mean, it's best to plan wisely. If you know you're coming to Chiang Mai like later on in the year, or you've got it all planned and you've got enough time to plan things, and you're going to be in Thailand for a short while or a long time, you know, it's probably best to change this around for your plans, because it's not pleasant. People come here to enjoy this city, of course, and you can still enjoy it here. I do. It's not a big problem, but you don't really know what it is doing to you, do you? I mean, obviously it's not healthy, is it? It's not healthy. I mean, look at it. I mean, I've got to think as well now. I've got to think, do I go on a short holiday this year or not? This is my fourth year this time in the burning season, or fourth, and yeah, it's not healthy, is it? I mean, if you was here for one year, maybe it's not going to cause many effects, but what do I know? I'm not a doctor. You never know. People smoke all their lives, don't they? And this is just a few months a year, but still, it's not an excuse, guys. I'm not brushing it under the carpet. It is a serious matter. And you know, I could come on this vlog saying, hey, it's all good, baby, Chiang Mai's amazing, but I like to say the down points to the city too. And worldwide, this is the #1 down point, right? People have been on my channel before saying, wait, the one reason I won't emigrate to Chiang Mai, live in Chiang Mai, is because of the burning season. And how do you tackle something like that, you know? When somebody needs to earn a living in the mountains, a farmer, and people are suffering from it in the city, how do you deal with that? You know, if some families got to feed their kids up in the mountains, farmers, it's hard, isn't it? It's hard. I didn't really want to do one this year, guys, a burning season vlog, but I know a lot of you want to know. Some of you are down south, so here you go. This is Chiang Mai now. I'm hoping you can see what it's like. I mean, if you're sensitive, it's not a great place to be if you're sensitive. You know, online you get all these, you get the Chiang Mai people that they will say nothing bad about Chiang Mai, but I don't want to be one of them. Everybody knows how much I love this city, but I'm not going to be like sticking my tongue right up Chiang Mai's crevice. I'm not going to do that. I'm always going to say the down points to this amazing city, because it is an amazing city. It's one of a kind, but this is one of the things that really does let it down big time. When I first got here, I used to wear these. I forgot what this one is now. I don't think it is. Yeah, it's a PM251. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. It's not the best. You can get better ones, but this is what I wore the first year I come here, but I never wear it now. I suppose you become accustomed to living here and you think, bollocks to it, which is not the right thing to do. So I've brought this one out today because I've got a bit of a sore throat as well, and I might start wearing it a bit more this year. This is not the only one I've got. I've got a bag of them, because yeah, they don't last long. The filters will clog up and everything. But if you are coming here now and you're pretty sensitive, it's worth picking up proper masks, not these little thin ones. They won't do nothing. things that you can do to avoid the effects of burning season. Of course, you could leave. That's a pretty obvious one, right? You could go down south. You could have a couple months holiday down south on the beach or something. People have said, can you get away from it in the north? You can't really get away from it in the north. You know, it's all the same up here. The further you go up, probably the worse it's going to be. If you have to be in Chiang Mai, get an air purifier. I've got a little tiny one. I should have a better one, really, and I should change the filter in it because it's really old. But get a purifier for your room. That will go a long way as well, guys. Don't exercise outside too much. If you go running and things like that, it's probably best to find another route for another few months, maybe inside in a gym. I know aircon doesn't really help the smoke, guys. Aircon just mixes it up and throws it out again, so an air purifier is your best bet for it in your house. I know it sounds horrible, but limit your time out. I mean, do I stick to any of these myself? I would say, you know, I limit my time going out during burning season and make sure I'm not breathing heavy. So down here it doesn't look so bad. I've come down the bottom now, but the closer you are, the more, you know, you don't see it so much. It's when you're further away. If it wasn't for the mountains, you would never know how bad it is, because the mountain is the indicator of how bad it is. Because in the bowl in the city, you could just, you know, you'd think it's a little bit hazy, but you don't really realise until you look at Doi Sutet. Anyway, that's just 2023 burning season vlog, guys. That's the only one I'm gonna do. If it got really, really bad, record breaking bad, I would probably do another vlog on it. But other from that, I'm not really gonna moan about it either. I'm gonna get on with things, still going on my trips, whatever, you know. So I'm gonna stop waffling and I'm gonna get home for a nice cold green tea. If you're coming for burning season, just make sure you know what you're coming to. Take it easy, man. Take it easy.